Hello and welcome to Lyra Nara. Today's video is all about the secrets of everlasting youth. What do I mean by that? Well, in this video I'm gonna show you some supplements, some techniques and holistic health and wellness tools that will help you look, feel and perform just as a young person does, even though you're aging. And of course, all of these techniques, health and wellness tools and supplements will also help you address conditions that you already have and prevent new ones. So, without further ado, let's dive right in and learn more about the secrets of everlasting youth. And we're gonna start by asking the question, what is going on in our bodies as we age? And the overall problem is that the cellular regeneration and the healing process becomes more difficult with age, especially after the age of 55. So our cells have a reduced potential to regenerate themselves. Let's find out why that is. And this is because we move into what is called a morbidic state. The problem is that we only start to think about health when we have already accumulated a lot of baggage and several chronic conditions, and that is called morbidity. And in this morbidic state, there is a chronic dysregulation of the autonomic nervous system, but also the hormonal and enzymatic biochemistry in our body. And the human body is a very complicated air pressure engine with over 30,000 miles of tubes, meaning blood vessels, lymphatic vessels, airways, urogenital tract, the gastrointestinal tract, etc., through which different humors are moved. And life could be really infinite, as our power generated through breathing in the lungs can be infinite. Thus, you could permanently stay young and healthy if there were no obstructions such as metabolic waste, toxins, etc., that create friction and resistance within this pipeline system in your body. We can actually create a formula for that. That is, vitality can be defined as power minus the obstructions that develop and accumulate over time. And the lower those obstructions are, the fewer, the more healthy we can stay, and the more power we have, and the better we look, and the better we feel, of course. Health is the needed cellular energy that is necessary to keep this engine working properly. And to create the energy, our cells need oxygen to convert food and nutrients into ATP energy through cellular breathing. Oxygen can be delivered to the cells only if these are not in a swamp that is created by inflammations. And to reach this state, the lymphatic system must remove all the waste, the mutated cells and hormones, as well as the pathogens. It is the most important drainage system in our body. And this vacuum-dense packed cellular state can be achieved by having a mucusless, non-acidic food nutrition, by breathing correctly, and by moving our body to keep the humors in flow. Also, when the cells do not receive enough oxygen and nutrients, they start to degenerate and toxify, and they lose also their cellular polarity, which you can imagine the cellular polarity. Our cells are built like a battery. And this lost polarity of our cells decreases the cellular membrane potential and the permeability from about 70 to 100 millivolts for healthy cells down to 40 millivolts and even below 20 millivolts when you are very, very sick. And every disease is preventable when your nutrition and breathing are correct and you keep your body moving. And those are three techniques and three things that you can do for free, and you should do for free to stay young and healthy. And of course, there are also holistic tools and supplements that will also help your body remain healthy and deal with external as well as internal stress situations. And we're gonna talk about those, of course, in more detail in this presentation. The purpose of this video is that we want to empower you to live a healthy, joyful, adventurous, and fulfilling life that you want and you deserve. And we will do this by introducing you to some of the most powerful holistic health and wellness tools that will help you stay looking good, feel amazing, and perform like a young person, even as you age. This video is really about the complete body, mind, and spirit optimization. So let's familiarize ourselves with some proven, amazing, holistic health and wellness tools, which are also affordable, easy to use, mostly portable. They are very effective, confirmed by thousands and thousands of satisfied clients, and of course also some scientific studies. And most importantly, they are non-invasive and side effects free. And all of those tools that I'm going to present to you will help you with detoxification of your organs and your connective tissue, eradication of parasites and pathogens, an elaboration of a new nutrition plan, a restoration of your musculoskeletal mobility, a reduction of inflammations, edema, cysts, and tumors. They will help you increase your membrane permeability and cellular polarity of your cells. They will help you with connective tissue restoration, elimination of acidic wastes. They will also support the blood pH to stay in the range of 735 to 742, which is ideal, and also blood carbon dioxide concentration at 6.5%. And they will help you also with the accumulation of electrons and photons in your body to support cellular metabolism. And the holistic tools that we're going to present to you are the Iona Trance, the Nourishing Alpha 7, the Icefit, the Aquatone Advanced, the TriMet CGI, the Rafa, the Inferrum, and the BOS 318. So let's learn in a little bit more detail about each one of those amazing devices. And I'm going to start with what is, in our opinion, maybe one of the most powerful ones, and that is the Iona Trance. It's really an all-round healer. It's portable, it's affordable, and it's very versatile, and it is a home galvanic therapy device. The Iona Trance delivers a subtle DC current therapy which strengthens the self-healing powers of your body, improves the bodily fluid circulation, and generally has a regenerative and harmonizing effect on you. And this happens naturally, without side effects, and very cost effectively. It can heal any degenerative and inflammatory health condition, including cancer, Lyme disease, rheumatism, etc. And there are actually clinics in Europe that use galvanic therapy for successfully combating cancer. Obstructions and blockages caused by inflammations, as well as amyloid deposits or mental stress, go in regression or can be completely removed with the Iona Trance. Likewise, the natural excretion of waste products and deposits can be stimulated, which means that a deep detoxification takes place within your system. From pain relief to acute conditions, from degenerative and autoimmune disorders to multiple chronic ailments, galvanic therapy can help you. And those are some of the things that it can do for you. It optimizes your metabolism, it improves the blood and lymph circulation, it triggers and supports deep detoxification, it supports scar-free wound healing and tumor necrosis. It's great for general regeneration, it's anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. It also activates and balances your central nervous system and your autonomic nervous system and helps you with cell regeneration. It mobilizes the waste deposits in your blood vessels and joints, stimulates the endocrine activity, harmonizes and vitalizes your body, opens up the key energy blockages and balances out the meridians and your energy flow, balances also the electrolytes and supports thus the ATP respiration that we talked about, activates the nerve synapses and neuronal cell regeneration, improves also the quality of your skin and collagen synthesis, and it is also, as I've mentioned shortly, a cancer therapy without relapses and metastasis. The next little awesome device is the Icefit 915 that will help you to maintain a good vision and also deal with certain conditions that you have already developed, but not only that. And before I forget it, All of these holistic health and wellness tools are of course linked in the description box below for you, and you can get some of them in our advantageous bundle deals where you save money. So the Icefit 915 is a therapy and wellness system which has been designed for photobiological stimulation of the eyes, but also the brain and hormonal system. And it works with modulated light emitting diodes. There is an enormous potential to regenerate the eyes and your vision by irradiating them with a specific light spectrum. And there is a lot of studies out there that deal exactly with this subject and have proven beyond any doubt that it really works. Also, all organs around the eyes are activated by the light at the same time. And the system in question here, the Icefit, works with two different LED beams. One is red at 630 nm to regenerate the tissue, and you can also switch it to a white light source at 11,000 Kelvin. That both of them are modulated by the natural solar noise that is present in natural light as well, which is very beneficial. The physiological benefits of white light, according to science, is that it works against depressions. It's great for positive thinking and to get in a good mood, great for motivation and as a driving force, for emotional stability, for mood constancy, for less sensitivity. It's great for combating anxiety and panic attacks, great for your self-esteem and confidence, for a charismatic appearance, for better concentration and focus. You will also feel more alert. You will notice a memory improvement, better cognition, relaxation. It's also great for stress relief and for dopamine, serotonin, and endorphin stimulation. Scientific studies also confirm that the red light with a wavelength of 630 nm, just as the Icefit offers you, brings maximum benefits for tissue regeneration. This wavelength is also used in photobiology to stimulate the body's self-healing powers. The maximum penetration depth and the optimal absorption guarantees the best possible treatment results, even in deeper skin tissue. And the benefits of this red light are the blood circulation improvement, metabolism activation, a cellular metabolism boost, cellular in-depth detoxification, an improvement of your body fluids rheology, improves also the oxygenation at cellular level, the collagen and elastin synthesis is supported, you get improved lymphatic activity, and it also improves the muscle activity and stimulates your tear glands. Next on the list of highly recommended health and wellness tools is the Nourishing Alpha or NSA 7, which will help you boost your brain performance. How does it do it? Well, it delivers subtle electrical signals that are in harmony with nature. And these specific pulses activate the brain, but also your central nervous system and your autonomic nervous system. Because of that, they start working in full synchronization again and start to correct and regulate the whole body, which means that you are healing overall. It's not only great for your brain. Some indications for this amazing little portable device is insomnia therapy, great for combating nervousness, for ADHD and autistic therapy support, for combating learning difficulties and concentration problems, for improving your memory, your alertness and reducing anxiety, for combating jet lag, depressions, asthma, neurodermitis, infections, also weather sensitivity. It's great also to reduce the sensitivity to electrosmog and for electrosmog protection, get rid of headaches and migraines, but also addictions, and for combating all chronic conditions that stem from an autonomous nervous system dysregulation. Then we have the Aquatone Advance, which we like to call the tuning fork for your body. It works based on the fact that about 75% of our body is cellular as well as extracellular water. And water molecules resonate in a beneficial manner with certain frequencies such as high frequency waves or EHF. These vibrations resonances improve and restore the quality of the body fluids, the lymph, the blood, but they also reduce the amount of free radicals and cellular waste and toxins within your system. Stagnations in the body's fluids and increased viscosity of the lymph and blood are among the major causes of illness and premature aging. And the Aquatone therapy acts on the water molecules. It restructures these to a perfect symmetry, and these healthy resonance vibrations are transmitted to all of the surrounding cells, and thus more and more of the sick cells are being converted into healthy cells. And doctors as well as private users confirm the high efficiency of the Aquatone that can reduce or eliminate symptoms and diseases. And thanks to the possibility to reduce or remove inflammations in the body with the Aquatone, one can also help the body increase the amount of healthy bacteria. And the healing effects of the Aquatone have been confirmed by more than 150 scientific works and numerous dissertations. Some of the indications for the Aquatone are it has anti-tumor effects that have been observed in clinical trials. It's great for your nervous system and for neurophysiological improvements. It has therapeutic effects in pancreatic diseases. It's great for combating stress, for improving your blood and your lymph rheology. It also brings you significant improvements in blood circulation. You can treat keratitis and iridocylitis, which are eye diseases. It's also awesome for prevention of infectious diseases in children, and it has a therapeutic effect also in chronic prostatitis and much, much more. A great all-rounder again that you can take with you wherever you go. Affordable, easy to use, just as the other devices that I'm presenting to you. We also need, of course, to harmonize not only our body, but also our whole environment. And here the TriMet CGI comes in. The TriMet CGI is a portable therapeutic device that is small and easy to use. Again, you can have it in your pocket wherever you go. And it's great for treatment and prevention of various pathological conditions. How does it do that? It emits infrared vibrations as well as low intensity electromagnetic radiation of extremely high frequency, EHF, also known as millimeter waves, or mmW. The effect of those high frequency waves and the infrared therapy have been clinically proven as being anti-inflammatory and a real trigger of self-healing processes. It acts also as an analgesic and anti-edematous, improves tissue regeneration, but also blood circulation. It promotes anti-stress and normalizes the regulation of your autonomic nervous system. And the TriMet CGI changes harmful electric magnetic fields into waves which are informational, directive signals that are specific to living organisms. So biological channels of perception will receive the necessary information, which further makes it possible to go into the restoration mode of the biological electromagnetic and informational field that enhances the resilience and the organism's adaptability. And the work with this small, amazing device, the TriMet CGI, results in a synchronization of different systems inside of your organism and its relationships with the environment. Mutual adjustments take place on the informational level between living beings and the environment. So a restoration of the auto-regulation functions takes place, as well as a balancing of informational vibrations that is in resonance with your cells vibrations and the organs and tissues. It is considered that this inside bioresonance determines the whole informational wave field of a living organism. It easily fits in your pocket, as I've mentioned, so take it wherever you go, on a trip, when you are in your car, to kindergarten, schools, offices, conferences, etc., etc. Everywhere you go, it supports better concentration and learning abilities, also contributes to a mutual understanding and establishes a constructive way of acting, prevents also fatigue and helps you relieve stress. It is also a healthcare and wellness tool for preventing infections, for the transfer of information on a carrier, so you can imprint your own homeopathic globuli, for example. You can structure water, you can take care of your plants even and improve your pet's health. And in acute cases when there is no medical apparatus at hand, it is also possible to use this little device for emergency help in case of injuries or burns or pain syndromes. You can stop the aggravation or more complications with it. What about our blood pressure then? Well, we have a small little device again that is affordable and highly effective. It's called the Inferium, and it is really the cardiovascular yin and yang. It's designed for drug-free correction of arterial blood pressure and a normalization of the cardiovascular condition. It can be used either as a part of a comprehensive treatment along with other medications or on its own. The inbuilt electrostimulative electrodes act on the biologically active zones of the wrist, and this electrical stimulation contributes to the improvement and normalization of the vascular wall tone and has a positive overall effect on regulating the body's physiological systems. So you need less drugs, you have a more comfortable life, you will notice an improved mood and an overall feeling of well-being, and also it decreases weather sensitivity. The electrical stimulation with the Inferium occurs with a very weak electric current, which is barely perceivable, and the device uses programs which differ from each other in terms of frequency, time shift, and amplitude. The selection of one program results either in the reduction of sympathiconia, which is the main cause of hypertension, or in contrast, it can also increase the insufficient impact of the sympathetic nervous system on the vascular tone, which leads to hypotension. Occasional increases or reductions in arterial blood pressure in stressful situations or during weather changes can be also ameliorated with this device. And it's overall a great non-drug treatment for arterial hypertonia or hypotonia. And early arterial hypertonia or hypotonia therapy at the phase before the prescription of beta blockers can be also achieved with this. And this is when you as a patient are also advised to change your lifestyle, your diet, and try avoiding bad habits, increase your physical activity, to reduce also excess body weight. And therapy of the vegetative vascular dystonia of hypertonic nature is also possible. And the secondary, so the symptomatic arterial hypertonia or arterial hypotonia is also possible with this little device for patients with endocrine renal pathology. Unfortunately, we are also constantly surrounded by harmful electromagnetic fields nowadays, such as mobile phone radiation, radio frequencies of all kinds, and now with the introduction of 5G, it will get even worse. So is there a system that is affordable and can help us protect ourselves against this EMF radiation? And the good news is that there is. It's called a Biosphere Optimization System, or BOS 318. It works by creating energetic fields that mimic undisturbed nature. And our brain naturally recognizes these primordial natural stimuli, constellations, and instantly synchronizes with them. As a result, the biosphere around you resembles an undisturbed, healthy environment, and you can enjoy a restful sleep, and all of your biological parameters will start normalizing. You will also notice better concentration and other important neurological and metabolic capabilities that will improve significantly. The BOS 318 was primarily created for the energetic stimulation of the central nervous system and your autonomic nervous system. And the generated magnetic field is gentle but effective. Therefore, the BOS can be used for the following circumstances: for recreation rooms near Wi-Fi systems or Wi-Fi amplifiers, living areas near 5G facilities, which are of course biologically very aggressive, for areas near radio masts, for computer workstations and when you sit a lot in front of your computer screen, for the use of mobile and portable computer systems, for modern hotels, which are of course completely networked and therefore you have e-smog, electrosmog everywhere, for your bedroom, for more restful sleep, for when you are in airports or in other electrified transport facilities, even for your car, because modern motor vehicles are full of electronics and radar systems and everything that also of course creates these electromagnetic fields that can be harmful, especially electric cars of course, for modern trucks and buses, which are also complete electromagnetic cages interfering with our bodies, for traveling on metal hull ships, where you have again e-smog everywhere because the ship is practically a Faraday cage, or when you work with machines which have a high power consumption. A great way to shield yourself off and defend against EMF radiation. You might also want to monitor your progress when you're implementing all these lifestyle changes. You change your nutrition, you do more sport, you get rid of bad habits such as drinking and smoking. You would like to see quickly if it really works for you, and for that we have the Rafa system, which makes monitoring your health really easy. It is designed to systematically monitor your health and the health of your beloved ones. You can save up to 7 profiles of 7 different persons and in the app and see their progress over time. It allows you to discover and avoid in advance health problems which could cause diseases. You can also use it to regulate the impacts of health damaging habits such as a poor diet and intake of inappropriate medication. And overall, the RAWFAS testing is an indispensable method for dynamic control of your health, and it aims to create the conditions for physical, mental, and social well-being. Anyone can use the device, regardless of their level of education. It's a one-button operation, and the app is very easy to understand. It works by capturing the information from your biologically active MS7 point on your wrist, as you can see also in the images. It is located on the inside of your wrist on your left hand, and the device's active electrode sends a weak electric signal and registers the body's response to those impulses. And then the system compares the data acquired to models which correspond to the body of a healthy person according to medicine. It saves you time and money. You don't need to go to the doctor. It allows you to determine your body's overall health and the 17 organs that it tests and other systems, as well as your psycho-emotional state within just 3 minutes. So, applications for it is like for treatment in time. You will find out about the health problems before they fully express themselves. It allows you to monitor the effectiveness of the food supplements you take, for example. It shows you also how bad habits and bad working conditions or external damaging factors impact on your body, helps you choose a healthy and balanced diet, and allows you to monitor the efficiency of your sport activities and determine the optimal workload for your body within minutes. There are also some great supplements that you can take to slow down the aging process, prevent diseases, and deal with them once they have developed. And to maintain your health and slow down the aging process, first you must take care of your cardiovascular system, so your heart and your blood circulation, and of your nervous system, meaning your central nervous system and your autonomic nervous system. And here are some supplements to help you prevent events such as a heart attack or stroke or brain fog or a loss of memory, even Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Great for your cardiovascular system are G-strophantine, 3 mg per pill twice per day, L-carnitine, 2 to 4 grams per day, L-arginine, 2 grams per day, grapeseed extract, also known as OPC, 3 capsules per day, and ubiquinol or Q10, 2 capsules per day. For improving your central nervous system, but also your brain functions, your memory, your concentration capability, your alertness, your cognition, and also to reduce anxiety, highly recommended are acetyl L-carnitine, aniracetam, CDP-choline, lion's mane, NALT or NALT, Norpept, B-complexes, Bacopa monnieri, DHA, L-theanine, phosphatidylserine, pine bark extract, also known as OPC, Rhodiola rosea, sulbutiamine, alpha-lipoic acid, CoQ10, PQQ, and vinpocetine. For autoregulation purposes and for balancing out your autonomous nervous system, great are all vitamins B, but also vitamin D together with K2 for better absorption, vitamin E, vitamin A, magnesium glycinate, zinc in chelated form, selenium, quercetin, NAC, niacin, and taurine. And again, I would like to remind you that just as important as the supplements and holistic health and wellness tools are, you should also take care of stuff that doesn't cost you a penny. It's only about changing your lifestyle and making an effort. And that is take care of your breathing. We highly recommend the Buteyko method. Do the exercises that are recommended. 30 minutes per day, 3 times per day would be ideal. Also, low-level exercise, for example, walking is enough. If you cannot manage 2 hours per day, do as much as you can. Even half an hour will show great improvements. Also, alternating warm and cold showers work great for adrenaline activation. We've done a presentation, by the way, on all of these subjects, so you can find them on our channel if you want to go more in depth. Also, take care of your nutrition. Ideal, it would be free of grains and too much starchy food in general, like potatoes and rice. But of course, this with the nutrition plan, you have to figure it out with an expert, because it very much depends also on your genetics and many other factors. Take also care of lymphatic drainages. For example, massages work really great, infrared saunas, or get a small trampoline in your office or in your house and just jump around on it for a little bit every day. You will notice great improvements. Also, keep being active and creative. Surround yourself with friends, family, and people you love. And also very important, find a purpose in life to feed your soul with meaning. You cannot forget that this is a holistic approach. So all of these health and wellness tools will help you, the supplements will help you, and the lifestyle choices will help you. And by the way, if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's like, wow, I have to do all of those things. Start somewhere. Start somewhere and go from there. You don't have to implement everything at once. Go step by step and you will see improvements along the way, and they will give you all the confidence and the motivation to move even further and further. If you have any questions, you know that we are here for you. We like to help you with the personal consultation. Just give us a call. Toll-free phone numbers are in the description box below. You can also contact us at shop@lyranara.com. If all of the devices that I've presented to you are linked, of course, in the description below as well. And with all that being said, also do not forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button. And stay healthy. Until next time.